Hi everyone! Today I want to talk to you about this question: what is minimalism? So for some people, minimalism means owning a certain amount of items, whether that's 50 items or 100 items, being able to put all of your belongings into a suitcase to travel the world, or living in a place where all the surfaces are clear and everything looks clean and fresh. Whatever it is. The thing is, there's no one set definition for what minimalism is. There are as many different versions of minimalism as there are minimalists. And I feel like it's quite a negative thing for us to view minimalism just in terms of how much stuff people own. Sure, minimalism is slightly related to how much we own, but that's not the entire story. And I view minimalism more in terms of our frame of mind. The way that I view minimalism is about values. How much value do I place on the objects that I own? So for example, I own a lot of art supplies. I would say that I probably own more than 100 items in art supplies alone. And if we were to look at it in terms of you can only own 100 items to be a minimalist, then that would automatically mean that I couldn't be a minimalist, even though these items add a lot of value to my life. And so it fits in with my version of minimalism, even though other people might think that it doesn't fit in with minimalism. I also feel like the way that I now shop has changed from the way that I used to shop since I adopted more of a minimalist lifestyle. I used to go out and buy things without really considering what I was going to use it for, when I was going to use it. I would just see something, think that I liked it, feel like I might use it at some point and say, okay, I want to buy that. Whereas now, I think, when am I going to use it? Why do I want it? Is it really important to me? And then I start to consider whether I would want to purchase it or not. And usually I spend a bit of time thinking about this before I go out and I actually make the purchase. Just for an example, with clothing, I might think, well, most of the trousers that I own are skinny jeans. Skinny jeans aren't always comfortable to wear, so I would rather have some looser fitting trousers. And then I would think, okay, so what kind of trousers am I looking for? Do I want them to be smart? Do I want them to be casual? What kind of material do I want them to be made of? How do I want to be able to wash them? And then I would start to look around to see what's available, and then I would think about it for quite a while before I would actually make the purchase, so that I'm really happy with what I've bought, and then I make sure that I'm going to wear it. So I think one of the important things to remember is that your version of minimalism will be unique to you, and not to feel like you're not good enough because your version of minimalism is perhaps not meeting the standards of somebody else's version of minimalism. Your version of minimalism is absolutely fine so long as you're doing what you want to do and you feel happy with it. So I hope that you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, then please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.